Hi, welcome to Max Pro Tips. In this video, I'll be walking you through a plugin known as Kickstart. Kickstart is a professional sidechaining plugin, and it can be used to create clarity and balance in a mix, especially within the low frequency range. The plugin can be very helpful during music creation, especially when the kick drum and the bass are competing for space in the low frequency range, which can lead to muddiness and lack of clarity. But with this plugin, you can create a separation by docking the bass in such a way that when the kick hits, it's not being subdued by the bass. And this is a way whereby you can make the kick and the bass stand out in the mix. I'll show you how I use the plugin right now, and as you can see, I already have a project opened up. This is a quick one I just did for the purpose of this tutorial. As you can see, there are a few elements, but it's enough to show you how I use the plugin. I'll play the sound now so you'll hear it. Coming over here, you can see here I have routed my kick to track 1 of the mixer, and I've routed my bass to track 3 of the mixer. So the first thing you do, you route the instruments you want to sidechain to the mixer. Then you open up the mixer, and what I will do next is to load the plugin on the bass, because it's the bass I want to dock down for the kick. So I'm going to come over here to the slots of the bass track, and I'll add my Kickstart, and here it is. As you can see, it has so many curves. Down here you can select the curve you want based on the style you are going for, and here is the band. You can set the band range that will be affected by the plugin, and here is the mix knob. You can choose to increase or decrease the effect. The next thing I'll do is to sidechain the kick to the bass, and I do that by selecting the kick on the mixer. Then I come over here on the bass track and I right click on it. It opens up different options. I come down to sidechain to this track option and I click on it. Now the kick has been sidechained to the bass, but in order to get the sidechain working, I need to open up the plugin and go over to the settings. Then I come over here to processing. Then here that it says sidechain, I'm going to select the kick as the sidechain and turn on the sidechain. Now the sidechain has been activated, and when I go back to the plugin and play the track, you can see it's working already. The yellow wave is the kick wave, and the ash wave is the bass wave. So I can decide to dock the bass even more by shifting this to the right. As you can see, the bass is docked even more. So over here I can select the curve. There are different curves depending on the style you want to go for, but usually I use this one here. I use this one here for my bass and kick. Whenever you use the sidechain feature of the plugin, always ensure that it's set to audio. By default it's set to sync, but you have to change it to audio whenever you use the sidechain feature. Here you can set the intensity using the mix knob. You can choose to increase the intensity or decrease the intensity. Here is the band. As you can see, by default it's set to 320. that is being affected is between 0 to 320, but I can choose to widen the frequency range or decrease the frequency range. But usually I leave it at its default position. You can choose to listen to the frequencies that are being affected by clicking this headset icon. Right now I'll be using the features on the plugin to adjust the bass in such a way that it improves the instrumental. As you can see, when I turn on the plugin, it adds a pumping effect to the kick, and it makes the bass and the kick stand out even more. Beyond maintaining clarity, Kickstart Sidechaining also adds energy and rhythmic tightness to a song or track, making it feel more cohesive and professional. It's an essential tool for creating mixes that both hit hard and sound clean. Okay, that wraps the tutorial up from Max Pro Tips. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be posting new videos on production tips from time to time. Catch you soon.